the pimp in the box. It's Vern. wakey, wakey. It's your boy, man. Shout out to us. We keep rocking. We got a couple of new subscribers in the house. We got Jim44. Thanks for joining up, big man. I appreciate it. Shout out to you for thinking outside the box when it comes to sports content, and that's what we give you. So yeah, you get hip-hop albums, you get everything, man, because that's what we do here. So smash the like button. Also, we have close to almost 1,000 shares this month. That's dope when we have that many shares and people sharing the content. And I keep hearing some people bite some terms that I've been using. So, yeah, we doing it. So we're going to double dutch for a second. We was in the NBA, the association. Now we're going to go to the WNBA. And it's just like I've been saying, to further boost my cause, Angela Reese is the Rookie of the Year. Another double-double. She's the Rookie of the Year at this point, and it's not even close. I always break these things down. And everybody's like, oh, you're trolling. I'm not trolling. This is why I took the stance that I did, because so many people kept saying, oh, you need to watch the women play and blah, 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 blah. Okay, cool. I'm watching this shit. And so now that I'm watching it, I'm giving my honest assessment, and some people don't even like that. So it's kind of like, okay, damn it, now I'm watching it, and I'm watching it and I'm liking it, So it's like, because I'm a basketball junkie and you look for little things, I'm like, wow, this isn't half bad. Now against the Dream, Reese, she went for 12 points and 19 boards, and that was the 85-77 victory. The last 5 games, she's went for a double-double. Against the Lynx, she was 16 boards, 10 points. Against the Aces, 18 points, 11 boards. Against the Fever, she went for 25 points, 16 boards. And against the Wings, she dropped 16 points and 18 boards. You're starting to see a pattern here. She's rebounding. She's getting up and down the court. She's playing her game. And I get it. You all don't like her, but there's a lot to like about somebody who leaves it all out on the floor, day in and day out. Kind of like the whole Bill Laimbeer. And I'm not comparing her to Bill Laimbeer at all, but Bill Laimbeer was loved in Detroit. Everywhere else, he was despised, but he was loved in Detroit. So was Rick Mahorn. So is John Sally. When those guys touched down in Michigan, you got people who never even saw them play. Generations and generations now are still bad boy diehards. Isaiah Thomas, Joe Dumars. Them dudes can walk through the streets unbothered in Detroit because that's who they are. But Angel Reese, she's still that polarizing figure, like it or leave it. And we'll get into why I would say she's hands down Rookie of the Year when we come back from a quick 20 from an unofficial rap album endorsement of the show. This is Big Vern at App Stupid. Drop the spot. Yes, Lupe Fiasco, Samurai, in stores right now. Get it where you legally consume music through Apple Music, Google Play, or Spotify. I like the title track Samurai myself. Mumble rap, cake, places. Number one headband is the flow patterns. If you're into substance and you're into bars and you just want to be thoroughly entertained, then yes, we have the rap albums that we what to say, we can't endorse because they don't pay us any money, but we're just giving you our honest opinion. It is pretty much one of the greatest buys out there. It's only 8 songs, and I'd rather have 8 songs of quality than 30 songs and only 3 of them be worth it. So yeah, Lupe Fiasco, Samurai, in stores right now. So when we jump back into the Angel Reese piece, She's playing lights out. Now let's get real. If she's not the rookie of the year, then who? Damn it, who? Because she's in the record books. In that league, in her rookie year, she's in the record books. And for a lot of people who don't know, since the WNBA's existence, she's doing something that has never been done. And that has to be commended. It just has to be commended. And again, on our channel, I'm standing 10 toes down and I'm giving you why. She's got a game tonight. And if she pulls out the double-double, half the games in this season, because this is only, the WNBA only plays 40 games. They're almost at the 20 game mark. If she continues to do what she's done throughout the season, in the back half of the season, all you have to do is just give her props. That's it. Don't be a hater all your life. And I'm just like, not her, then who? And she's doing it on a bad team, despite the circumstances. And that's dope. She's been dropping double-doubles since June the 8th. It's July the 5th. If we get to July the 8th and she's still doing this, that's a whole month. Now, here's where I say if all things were equal, because when Kevin Love was playing in Minnesota and he was shooting all of those shots and he was getting a double-double, nobody said anything. All you heard were people who didn't even watch Kevin Love, never watched any of those Timberwolves games. They were telling you this dude is the next coming. He's better than sliced bread. He makes the sun rise and the moon set. That's what they were saying. But then when he started playing in bigger markets and you got to see his game, what? It didn't match. And then you clearly saw where he was stat stuffing. But because you all couldn't see the games, you had this epiphany that Kevin Love was somehow, he was a machine. And that's all they kept saying. Oh, he's a double-double. Well, damn it, she's a double-double. You don't hear about her getting any kind of trouble off the court. You don't hear about drugs. You don't hear about abuse. She's just out there playing. When the league made up this whole we gotta save Brittney Griner thing, they didn't tell you that Brittney Griner had domestic violence charges. She was beating the woman up who she was in a relationship with. She cheated on the woman she was in a relationship with. And they tried to sell you about how she was this was an injustice. No, that's a flawed individual. News coverage didn't say anything about any of that. But you have a girl here who's playing her heart out, who's winning, and she's divisive because she's confident in herself. What? That's so pathetic. It's not even funny. Let's go. Look, we're going to take a quick 20 and then we'll be back to close this thing out. This is Big Vern at App Stupid. Yes, Taco Bell, Live Moss, Taco Bell, order online, download the app, or visit the good folks at your local Taco Bell. Taco Bell, Live Moss. So jumping back into Angel Reese. Now, I'll hear the argument she plays on a bad team, and that's true. The only teams worse than the Chicago Sky is the Indiana Fever and Cece, aka Caitlin Clark, the Mystics, the Wings, the Sparks. But despite playing on a bad team, you have to build championship character somewhere. And this is the year I think it turns the curve. And when you see a franchise who historically has been bad and they start having a couple of good players, have good chemistry, and start getting some wins they shouldn't get, that's when you start to see an organization turn the corner. Are they going to be tops in the division? No, they're not. But if they're able to fight and claw and then win more games this year than they won last year, high five. If they're able to pull themselves up to being fifth in the whole WNBA. Okay, fine, high five that. But you got to start somewhere. And again, I'll point it out that this is a 40-game season. After tonight's game, again, you will be 19 games in. And so if she drops a double-double, it started June the 8th. That's how long I've been tracking it. And July the 8th, she's still going strong. You got to tip your hat. Just got to tip your hat to that. She's the MVP, hands down. I don't think anybody is going to go ahead and catch her right now. Like I said, I love Camilla, and she's on the team as well. But to have both of them two playing at a high competitive, for them to play competitive basketball, I think they're 1 point guard away from being a force in the WNBA. But let me know how you feel. We still got a lot to go. This is Big Bird at App Stupid.